What's up, YouTube? It's your boy, it's your homie, FuturisticMike. Welcome back to another review. Now, this is going to be a review on The Best Man, the final chapters. We're only getting one season of this, man. It's a limited series. They're ending the Best Man franchise, and they went out with a bang, in my opinion, man. Honestly, this series right here, I'm going to have to give it an 8.5 out of 10. I really enjoyed it. It was a little slow at first, but it picked up throughout the season, and I really enjoyed it. The description for the show reads, as relationships evolve and past grievances resurface in the unpredictable stages of midlife crisis meets midlife renaissance. Now, of course, we had the OG cast back in here, man. We had Morris Chestnut, Melissa DeSosa, Regina Hall, Terrence Howard, Sanaa Lathan, Nia Long, Harold Perrineau, Taye Diggs. We had the OG cast, man, all the original people, and I loved it, plus some new people. But it was great to see all them back, man. The first 2 episodes is pretty much about Quentin getting married and stuff. We see that it's, a lot later, many years later or whatever, but then they go back to 2015, which is 2 years after the Best Man holiday. And if you guys remember, at the end of the Best Man holiday, Quentin said that he was getting married or whatever. So we finally see what's going to happen with that in the Best Man, the final chapters. You didn't know who it was, though. They didn't announce who it was at the end of that movie. We know that he was messing around with Shelby and stuff, but it was never nothing that serious. They were just sleeping together and stuff. But we see that Quentin's going to be getting married to this woman named Zia Mara or something like that. I think that was her name. She's this celebrity, and I guess Quentin fell for her fast or whatever, but he's trying to settle down. He's not trying to be alone for the rest of his life. He sees all his friends are with all these women and stuff. They have kids and everything, and he just wants to do the same thing. His wedding gets ruined, though, because Shelby comes there. She's causing problems and stuff because she has feelings for Quentin, and she's doing all kinds of stuff to try to win him over or whatever, and it actually works, man. She goes to the airport, and Quentin follows her there because he doesn't want her to leave. So he ends up not marrying Zia Mara, and he ends up with Shelby. After the first 2 episodes, we see that there's a time jump. It skips further into the future, and we just see their lives, what they're like now, their relationships, their friendships, and stuff like that. They're all still with the same people, too, man. Julian and Candace are still together. Jordan, she's still single. She's trying to find the right one for her. Lance, he lost Mia, so he kind of turned into like a hoe in this series, man. He's just sleeping around with all types of women and stuff. But eventually he ends up with somebody, by the end of the season. But we see he's just messing around. He's really messed up. He misses Mia a lot. And I really appreciate what they did with Mia's character in this series, man. Monica Calhoun, shout out to her. She played Mia in this series. She wasn't in it a whole lot, but they really did her character some justice by bringing her in here. I really appreciated that. We had Quentin. Obviously, he ended up with Shelby. Robin was with Harper. Obviously, things are a lot different in this series than they were, back in the day in the first movie and in the second movie and stuff, because they're a lot older, man. They're just trying to thrive in their careers. They're trying to, maintain their household and stuff with their families. Most of them have kids or whatever, so we see what their kids look like in the future. A lot of them are grown up and stuff. We see Lance's kids, man. They're a lot older. He's taking care of them on his own and stuff. It's a little hard without Mia, but, he has it under control. His son, LJ, turns out to be non-binary or whatever. Lance doesn't find out till later, but once he finds out, he's pretty upset. But by the end of the season, he learns to, respect his son's decision and be there for him no matter what. But he wasn't having it at first, but he came around by the end. We seen, Lance's daughter, she really grew up, or one of his daughters, I should say. His other daughter is pretty young. We see Harper and Robin's kid. Their kid is pretty young still. Candace and Julian, they have 2 kids. There's just a lot of good moments in this series. a lot of good moments, and then there's some bad too. Some real emotional moments, man. There's some drama, of course, in this series. Like there always is in every movie, man. The Best Man, the first movie, and The Best Man Holiday, there was a lot of drama. And it was the same thing with this movie. And a lot of people want to say that, Harper is the villain. Other people are saying that Robin is the villain. Honestly, I don't really know what to say about that, man. Harper was doing whatever he had to do, to really make his career bigger than it ever was. And Robin didn't like it because it seemed like Harper only cared about his career and nothing else. And she was just really upset with that. They went to counseling and stuff. It didn't work. By the end of the series, we see that Robin, she wanted a divorce. She didn't want to be with Harper anymore. And she wanted to move to another country away from him. And he wasn't having it. He didn't want his kid, to be that far away from him where he would only see his kid a couple times a year, if that. So Harper and Robin were arguing a lot, especially in the last episode. And it just caused a whole bunch of stuff, man. A chain reaction. Everybody in the circle, they started arguing about, little petty stuff. But by the end of the episode, the end of the series, we see that they kind of came to an agreement and stuff. They were getting along. Harper said that she can do whatever she wants to do. But of course, there was just a lot of drama, especially in that last episode. But there was a lot of happy moments, man, among the group. They had a lot of happy moments where they were just chilling together, having their little, friend bond. You remember in the first movie how they would all sit together in a circle at their little table and play cards and stuff like that and just talk and joke around. They would do that in this movie too, man. Nothing would break these friends up. But there was a lot of hardships along the way, man. A lot of disagreements and stuff. But by the end of it, everybody was getting along. They definitely did a great job closing out this franchise. We seen them all dancing at the end of the series. And they were just all together, laughing, smiling, having a good time. And it really felt nostalgic because it really made you think back to the first movie. Like, damn, these are really the same characters that we seen back in 1999. And they've come a long way. It was 1999. Then Best Man Holiday was 2013, and then this series is 2022. So there was a gap between, each movie and then the series and stuff. But I'm glad they finally made a final piece to this franchise because it was much needed in my opinion. And man, I really, really enjoyed it. I love these characters. It sucks we're never going to see these characters again. But I'm glad we at least got to see the characters one more last time. And I thought once, Harper and Robin split up that Jordan and Harper were going to end up together. But it didn't end up that way. She said she wanted to remain friends. And if it was meant to be, then it would happen. She didn't just want to be a rebound to Harper, after he broke up with Robin and stuff. But I was really hoping these two would end up together. I'm sure they will in the future. We're just not going to be able to see it. So we're just going to have to think to ourselves like, yeah, Harper and Jordan definitely ended up together. I'm just going to say that my mind is made up. Harper and Jordan got together. For real. Because they definitely had chemistry. And I like those two relationship. I wish we just would have seen on screen those two actually get together. But it is what it is, man. They ended this series really good. A really great way to end it. If you guys have seen The Best Man, the final chapters, comment your thoughts down below. Let me know what you thought about the 8 episodes. I'm glad they gave us a series in 8 episodes because it was really like getting like 3 movies, instead of 1. So they closed it out great. But yeah, let me know your thoughts down below. Keep supporting your boy, and I'll be continuing to bring y'all reviews in the future. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe, and smash the notification bell so you can never miss a video. If you guys want to donate to the channel, I got links below to the PayPal and Cash App accounts. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me get out of here, y'all. It's your boy FuturisticMike, and I'll talk to you on the next one. I'm out. Peace.